How's it going all? In this weekly recap, we're highlighting the best CDs, Treasury bills, and high-yield savings accounts for July. So without further ado, let's dive right in. And let's start off with talking about high-yield savings. And one popular option right now is CIT Bank. They're offering up to 4.95% APY on their Platinum Savings account. And to earn that amazing rate, you'll have to keep a balance of $5,000 or more with an initial deposit of just $100. And what's nice about this bank in particular is that there is daily compound interest and no account fees. Their mobile app is also pretty usable, but it's certainly not as good as Capital One or Ally Bank. But it is a very high interest rate and the bank is FDIC insured. Now, if you don't have $5,000 to spare, they do also offer a Savings Connect account. And this one pays a bit less at 4.6%, but that's still a very solid rate. Same account services as the Platinum as well, so it's a very good option for people with less cash on hand. Now, if you prefer a large, reputable bank, Synchrony is a solid option. They're offering a flat 4.5% on all accounts with no minimum balance or any monthly fees. They do also provide CDs that pay some respectable rates, most notably the 9-month at 5.05% APY. The 6-month and 18-month options are also pretty decent. So if you are in the market for a good online savings account, Synchrony is probably my personal pick. Of course, if you want to take on a bit more risk, money market funds are the way to go. And the best one is probably the Vanguard Treasury Money Market Fund, ticker symbol VUSXX. As long as you meet the $3,000 requirement, you're in very good hands. The expense ratio is just 9 basis points, but you're able to earn a compound yield of 5.18% APY. It also pays monthly dividends, giving you a reliable stream of passive income. And what's unique about this fund is that the majority of its assets are invested in treasuries. Not only do you get one of the safest cash investments in the entire world, but you also save money on state and local income tax. And with treasury yields increasing over the last 6 months, you're likely to continue earning a lot of interest. Speaking of which, if you can leave your money untouched for 1 to 3 months, Treasury bills are absolutely amazing. On the government website Treasury Direct, we can buy T-bills and earn very high rates that also saves you money on taxes. And if you're able to lock up your money for 4 weeks, T-bills are paying well over 5.36% APY. 8-week T-bills are offering a bit more at 5.38%, and both of these rates are significantly more than your average bank CD. You can also buy treasuries on the secondary market via a broker, and my personal favorite is Charles Schwab. For 3-month treasuries, there are plenty of options to earn around 5.4% APY with a minimum deposit of just $1,000. But if you are just starting out with fixed income investing, Fidelity would be my personal choice. If you open a Fidelity account right now, there's a $100 welcome bonus when you deposit just $50. And for a lot of new investors, this is just a really good promotion. And they do offer a solid lineup of 3-month treasuries, and one of them here offers up to 5.41% APY. Fidelity does tend to have higher investment minimums to earn those advertised rates. So for example, if you just had $1,000 to spare, you'll only earn a bit less at 5.38%. It's not a big deal, but it's still something worth mentioning. And for those of you interested in 6-month treasuries, Schwab has a very nice lineup at 5.47% APY. And that's a great rate for just a $1,000 minimum deposit. And there's not much else that you really have to consider, especially considering the safety of treasury bills since they're fully backed by the US government. For 9-month options, CDs start to become a lot more interesting. On Schwab, Safra National Bank is offering 5.35% APY on a 9-month brokered CD. And if you prefer more well-known banks, Wells Fargo and Citizens are both offering a respectable 5.3%. And all of these are non-callable CDs with a $1,000 deposit, giving you many options for passive income streams. Fidelity also delivers some great results, especially if you have less cash on hand. With just $100, you can buy a Bank of America fractional CD offering 5.25% APY. And for most people, this one offers a lot of flexibility, a great rate with very little investment. And for my longer term savers, for 12-month options, treasuries and CDs are equally amazing. On Charles Schwab, there are 1-year treasuries offering 5.3% APY. If you have at least $20,000 to spare, you can earn a little bit more at 5.31%. And if you're looking to save $50,000 or more, there's a treasury offering 5.35% APY. Fidelity does have a couple amazing bank CD options as well. Both Wells Fargo and US Bank offer 5.3% on non-callable broker CDs with a $1,000 deposit. Again, if you have less cash on hand, BMO Harris is a very good fractional CD option with 5.25% interest rates. And finally, I should mention Flex CDs, which are great options for investors wanting high yields but with a bit more risk. And their rates are based solely on the prime rate index. If the prime rate increases, these CDs will automatically pay more money. But the opposite is also true. If the prime rate decreases, these yields will also fall. And one popular option for a lot of investors is Merchants Banks of Indiana. They offer 1, 2, and 3-year flex CDs delivering a variable 5.65% APY. They also have a minimum balance of just $1,000. So if you're comfortable with variable interest rates, this is offering just a lot of value. Of course, if you want a more vanilla flat rate CD, Summit Credit Union is a pretty safe bet. They offer a respectful 5.25% APY for a 22-month CD with an initial deposit of just $5,000. As always, I'd love to know your picks and which ones you'd recommend for other investors. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. We're talking about the best promos and credit cards for newer investors, so if you're interested, stay tuned. All right, take care.